Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Mike. I'm just kind of settling in here after a crazy day in the tasting room. Not too crazy, nothing that the crew couldn't handle and myself couldn't handle, but I'm just here relaxing. I wanted to talk about the wine that I have tonight. This is the Miraflores 2007 Zinfandel from the El Dorado region. I'm just going to pour this and taste it with you guys. I totally have the inappropriate or not so appropriate or not so, I don't know, coinciding glass, as you can see. So I'm just going to, this is all I had clean downstairs. So I'm going to pour a little bit of this and just kind of see what we encounter. I've had it open for about 20 minutes. So let's just kind of see what we encounter tonight. Again, a 2007 Zinfandel El Dorado. Some people say El Dorado's too fruity. I mean, I've heard that from a lot of people with opinions that I respect. And sometimes run to for counsel in terms of, you know, wine and, you know, best buys and stuff. So let's just kind of see what we see. Yeah, definitely with a very high acidity on the nose. Definitely some red fruit, very bright, aggressive red fruit. Yeah. That's pretty well balanced, though. Very extensive, gentle finish, but still very agreeable. Again, what I look for is versatility in a flavor profile. You get the earthiness, a little bit of twigginess, some fruit, bright red fruit, but again, not too tannic, not too aggressive in any note, or overall, the overall composition is great. So again, Miraflores 2007 Zinfandel El Dorado. Alcohol content is 14.8. I don't get that at all. That tastes, to me, not that my palate is so refined or educated, but that tastes to me like, I don't know, in the like 14.2, 14.3, maybe even like high 13s, like 13.9 or 13.8, which is rare for a Zin. Usually Zins are higher, as you know. Number 2 I have on the list tonight is Ronnie. My boy Ronnie, you know, who I podcast with a lot. You saw the clips tonight on Facebook. And if you have not friended me on Facebook yet, friend me on Facebook so you can see all my videos, so you can see me and Ronnie's podcasting episodes and our little moments up there at the villa. And there's a lot of stuff to come with me and Ronnie. Ronnie has a great presence on the screen, and he knows a lot about wine. Again, another person that knows more about wine than me. First of all, that's not really hard to find. Again, you guys, I don't claim to know that much about wine. I know how to deconstruct wine and articulate what I encounter, but in terms of knowing the history and the specificity, especially the production angle, I'm still learning that. So I never claim to know a lot about wine. So stay tuned for Ronnie. He's going to be on the show a lot more. Shout-outs. My favorite part of the show. Again, you know, this show is, again, I guess to promote me in some fashion, or kind of, you know, a way for me to extend or share my ideas, but I really want to share other people and other people's professions that I meet in the tasting room. Number 1, Andrew Davis. He's a partner at Tipping Points Labs, setting ideas in motion out there in Newton, Massachusetts. Met him in the tasting room today. Really nice guy. Really, really nice guy. Another person that I met is a PR lady, Teresa McFarland. She's one of the owners of McFarland Cahill Communications, MC Communications, McFarland Cahill Communications. She's out there in Minnesota, Prior Lake, Minnesota. And again, Teresa, I'm not making fun of Minnesota. That's just a little imitation that I do because I know a lot of people from Minnesota, and I always say Minnesota. I'm gonna get a soda in Minnesota. So anyway, Teresa McFarland, really nice to meet you today, and best of luck to you, and hope you appreciate this plug, because I'm definitely going to be checking your business out. Another person that I met, Debbie Kaw, K-H-A-W. Debbie, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. All my fault. I totally accept the responsibility. Debbie Kaw, Director of Technology Compliance. She works for the MGM, Mirage Information Technology, out there in Vegas, baby. It was really nice to meet her today. And the gentleman that she was with, she knows a lot about wine. She knows a lot about hospitality, the hotel business out there in Vegas, and I really hope to stay in touch with her. She was really a pleasure, really a treat to meet in the tasting room today. And also, last but, well, actually, this is not last, but definitely not least, love the Bee Gees, guys. Need to have more music on the podcast, you know what I'm saying? Isaac Jenkins, sales manager out there at Clairbec. You can find him at www.clairbecwines.com. So, yeah, it was nice to see him again. I've seen him in the tasting room again. Excuse me, let me lower the volume there on the Bee Gees, as much as I love them. And last but not least, this is the last but certainly not least, some people from my old neighborhood, Jermont and Angie from San Mateo County. I've never met them before, but they came into the tasting room today. And it was just such a great pleasure to meet them. Really had a lot of fun talking about wine with them, talking about the old neighborhood, you know, San Mateo, Sunnyvale, San Francisco. Jermont has an event that he is promoting, so stay tuned. I will be promoting this event. I'm happy to promote it for him. He's such a nice guy. So Angie's just a wonderful, sweet girl. Yeah, I definitely really enjoyed meeting them. And Jermont, I will definitely be promoting your event, my man. Absolutely. Always looking to support people from my old neighborhood. And you're going to ask, what is my old neighborhood? My old neighborhood is San Mateo, San Carlos, Belmont, Redwood City, Palo Alto, Millbrae, Burlingame, you know, Menlo, Atherton, even the South Bay. I mean, I know a lot of people from the South Bay. So always looking to support people from the old neighborhood. So Jermont and Angie, really nice to meet you guys, and we'll be in touch. So, another little aesthetic I wanted to talk about was fun in the industry. Somebody could say, you know, that this industry is about business, about generating money, you know, the lifestyle, the fun aspect, you know, forget about all that. Well, I disagree vehemently. This industry, yes, I know is about money, and I know it's a business, you know, so thank you very much for articulating that to me, if you did articulate that to me. But either way, this industry is about passion, is about fun, is about the moment, about meeting nice people. Excuse me, so I just want to really give a shout out to everyone out there who enjoys the industry, who is kind to their colleagues, and who just really enjoys life and enjoys wine and acknowledges the fact that, you know, this life that we live, this lifestyle that we live, this wine lifestyle that we live is about the wine, is about appreciation of the wine and the winemakers that create it, and just having a good time. I'm not really sure what's wrong with that, but anyway. Just a shout out to everybody who enjoys the industry and has fun in the industry and knows that it is about the lifestyle, and that lifestyle entails fun. Yes, it is a business, but like my dad says, you have to have fun. You have to have fun. And also, I want to give a shout out to Mom and Dad. Just really quick, I had a really nice dinner with them the other night. Good discussion, and I just really appreciate... I think that everybody should appreciate their parents. I know not everybody has a certain relationship with their parents, but I want to take this moment to appreciate mine. And just thank them for always being there for me and always having my back. So, absolutely. So, let's finish up with another sip of this wine. The 2007... I didn't commit it to memory. So, the 2007 Zinfandel Miraflores from El Dorado. Let's take another sip. Salud. Yeah, the more it opens, the more balanced it becomes. It was slightly astringent and acidic at the beginning, but now it's just masterful. Before I close up the podcast, you guys, again, a shout out to everybody that I mentioned, especially the people from the old neighborhood, Angie and Jermont. Much love. And I want to give a shout out to the crew at St. Francis that I work with today. Wes, Jonathan, Ronnie, Karen, Robert, I call him Roberto, but his name is Robert. Just a shout out to everybody at St. Francis. Much love. And also a shout out to Robin Montero at A Dream Wedding. I'll see you guys next time I see you. Have a good night. Keep sipping. Keep writing. And send me your writing, please. I got a couple submissions that I still have to read. I will let you know what happens with those, if I remember. Either way, peace. Keep sipping.